Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for August the 25th through to the 31st, 2014. So please let me take a moment to thank you for your likes and your shares, your favorites. Welcome, subscribers. Thank you so much. Truly am blessed and overwhelmed a lot of the times at the amount of love and support and blessings that you send to me as well. So without you, there would be no me. So I do greatly appreciate you. I do love you. So let's get to your reading. Now, we start with the Six of Wands. Well, this is a bunch of little successes this week. So you standing in your truth, okay? Really following your intuition, okay? The bird on the back of the horse here really leans into following the messages that you receive. It could be through conversations, because those other wands, if you could almost imagine the scenery here of you're riding in, and obviously the horse is in armor, you're in your total armor, so you're coming from a battle. You're coming from learning the lessons. And you didn't learn it alone, because all these ones are like the crowds, the side of the parade, right? And you're the parade, and they're pounding the wands and cheering you on and happy for your successes and helping you get to where you need to be. And there is new growth here. So there are people around you in your life very much that are going to exalt you on your path, raise you up, want you to succeed. Now, don't rest upon your laurels. Okay? Now's the time when you really need to have a decisive action plan, right? Really trying to see what your next steps forward are going to be. If the right people surround you, if the right situations surround you. What needs to go, what needs to stay. What needs to be tweaked slightly. Okay? So you're going to see a little bit of success, I think, this week. I think you're going to embrace it, but don't rest upon it. Okay, this is the time to meditate. This is the time to pray. This is the time to make that divine connection with God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe. Wait for those aha moments to come through. You're definitely going down a new path, and it's a path filled with passions, creativity, beauty. But there are some things that you need to leave behind in order to go forward. And in some ways, this is going to represent to you a whole new path, okay? Because we have the Fool. Now, in a personal reading, I would think it more finances, more job, more career, stability that way. But in a general reading, we also have to include love, well-being, health. So it's kind of like you're going down this branch of a path, but it's also a new path is opening up to you as well this week. One that we're not going to get very much information on, except that it is a new path. You'll be very naive in the first steps of this new path. But you're smart, you're connected, you know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you desire. And right now, that's all the luggage you need to go for the first steps on this path. Absolutely. We have the Sun here. So, going through a gateway. So it's all about ending paths, but new beginnings and branches of, it's almost like new chapters. Okay, it's the Fool represents a new book being written. Okay, but the Eight of Cups is almost just, it's another chapter. Okay, we've ended the rest of it now. We can leave the past in the past. We can take the lesson and leave behind the hurt and go forward. And that's your light shining. That's you standing in your truth. And it's based, this walkthrough is based on your successes. And there's more successes to come. If you look, and there's more, okay? Here's some of your successes right now, glaring you in the face. What you've done right. And you've done it all right, by the way. But what really mattered, you made the right choices on right now. to go forward, to go further down in your path. And I think this week you're going to have a sense of optimism. Okay? The King of Wands, he's very optimistic. He's the big thinker. He's the philosopher. So dream big. Absolutely dream big right now. Definitely. And I think you'll have the optimism to just naturally do that this week. To be able to see the big picture. And maybe you'll see how some of the little steps can be incorporated in order to reach that big picture. But it's more about the optimism that you're on the road. And that you're going forward. So don't rest upon any successes this week. That just tells you that you just really need to gear down and make an action plan for some more successes as you go forward. It all depends on what you want and where you want to go and the decisions you make this week in order to make tomorrow happen. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.